Hello and welcome to titaniumtalarstarot, and today I will be doing a how can you help yourself, others, and the world this week video. Alright, so for this I'll be using some concepts from Superconscious Education brought to us by Chris Duncan, and I will also be using a deck I wrote myself which I named the Action Oracle. And with that being said, my gorgeous triple tears, let us get into the cards and concepts. Alright, so the first group of individuals I will be pulling for are my perfectionists, the individuals who intuitively know how things should be done in order for them to turn out great. So please, God, angels, and guides, anyone to the highest good who has a message for my perfectionists, please come forward and share how they can help themselves this week. Please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good. And you got envision. Envision what it is you would like to see in the future, what it is you want to create in the future is what I'm getting. Okay, so envision how can you help others. Move on from I'm getting don't hold a grudge. So move on from what someone did. Okay. And now how can you help the world? My perfectionist, we got excuse. Excuse others. Usually I say it because they don't know not what they do, but this time it was more like I said it through habit. But excuse, what kind of, are you dealing with a child who is learning to do something? And I'm seeing this image of my cousin, right, when he was a baby, because I'm the eldest in the family. He came, and he was looking at my breasts. I'm like, no, these do not produce anything, at least not yet. So sorry. That was funny. Anyway, so which makes me think of another baby, but this one was on YouTube that I saw, who was trying to drink from his dad's breast, but he's like, yeah, these don't do anything. It's just funny. Anyway, I digress. So now that was it for my perfectionist. Now let's move on to the helpers. That's a lot. The helpers are the individuals who intuitively know how to assist anyone in any situation at any given time in any place. So please, God, angels, and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my helpers, please come forward and share what they can do to help themselves. And you got have someone's back, which would make me think of find that thing that you want to be loyal to and stay loyal to it. Yeah, because I mean, if you think about it, all of these intuitive styles apply to some people to varying degrees, and in that case, you might be a helper primarily, but you might have a little bit of loyalist in you, some way, shape, or form. If the conditions are right, you will become the loyalist. You'll become a loyalist, is what I'm getting. So now, how can they help others? I got align with others. in order to, okay, so my helpers, align with others so that you can better help others. Now, next, how can my helpers help the world? And you got manifest. So manifest what you want so that you can then in turn become a mentor for others. Okay, so now moving on to my achievers, the individuals who intuitively know how things should be done in order for them to turn out great. No, achievers are the individuals who intuitively know how to set goals and go about achieving them one by one. So please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my achievers, please come forward and share how can they help themselves this week. And God, know that everything will be fine. Yep, my achievers, at least the way that you can help yourself is knowing that everything will be fine. You're good. You're on track. You are golden. Okay. So now, how can my achievers help others? Collaborate and co-create. So basically, work with others. Work with them. Well, work with them so that you can impart your knowledge, your know-how, your skills. Now, how can my achievers help the world? And you got to dress up. By yet again, well, I don't know if this was you, but so dress up and show people that dressing the part will allow them to will allow them to quickly achieve their wanted goals. Right, is what I'm getting. So now onto my individualist. My individualists, the individuals who intuitively know what to place in the center of attention, how to get it there, how to keep it there, and for how long. So please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my individualists, please come forward and share how they can help themselves this week. And you got listen to your intuition. Yeah. How can you help yourself, my individualist? Listen to your intuition. Even if it's telling you something you don't want. So what I'm getting is that it's telling you to not do it's something that you want to do, because I feel like you might want it now. So that's basically your ego. But if you refrain from doing that thing, it will allow you to do something else later down the road. I feel like you're gonna sign a contract, and that contract will not allow you to do the other thing that will be more in alignment with what you want to do. But if you take this project up, you won't be able to do that project without being incredibly sued. Is what I'm saying. So now, how can my individualist help others? Rewrite your story, affirmation-wise. So you can actually rewrite your story. Like if you had written a book, I guess this would be a second edition from, or it could just be the same story but from a different vantage point. Is what I'm getting. Okay, so how can you help the world, my individualist? How can you help the world? You got move forward. Instead of looking backwards, move forward. And always keep your eye on the prize. Always stay focused on task at hand. As my friend said on my survival day. By the way, I turned 15. You're like, you don't look 15. I am not 15. I mean, I was born 34 years ago, but I had my accident 15 years ago. So that's how I measure. So I'm simultaneously 34 and 15. Now, please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my investigators, please come forward and share. Okay, so now on to my investigators. All right, so please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my investigators, please come forward and share how they can help themselves this week. Please, God, angels, and guides, and you got wrap. Wrap a present for yourself, or wrap presents. Maybe for you, wrapping presents is something that is cathartic, is the word I'm getting. It brings you back old memories that make you smile, things of that sort. Or wrap up a project, research project, I don't know. Okay, so how can my investigators help others? You got be vulnerable. Let them know what you've been through. Be honest with them. Tell your story. Tell your perspective. And I think it'll be better received than you might anticipate. All right. So how can my investigators help the world? Bless it. Bless the world. Bless the waters. Bless the people. Bless the air. Bless all of it. Bless it all. Live. Okay. So that was it for my investigators. Now onto my loyalists. The individuals who intuitively know how to stay loyal to something, how long to stay loyal to it, and how to get others to be loyal to it as well. In the last reading I did, I got a married couple. Okay, because married individuals, technically, it's in their contract, need to stay loyal to each other. So, write your vows, possibly. Okay. So how can you help others? Start fresh. Is your family-in-law, has your family-in-law done something uh, that rubbed you the wrong way, or that you rubbed them the wrong way? Well, in this case, I would say start fresh, because this is a whole. If you're getting married soon, or like soonish, or you're planning on it, start fresh with your with your in-laws, and vice versa, so that can the next chapter of your lives can be good. Okay, so how can my wait? So perfectionists, helpers, achievers, individualists, investigators, loyalists. Yes, how can my loyalists help the world ascend or help to ascend? Mentorship. Okay. Um, yeah. I'm getting show by example how you did it, well, which is basically what mentorship is, right? So that was it for my loyalists. Now onto my enthusiasts, the individuals who intuitively know what to stay loyal to, how to stay loyal to it, and how to get others to be loyal to it as well. So please, God, angels, and guides, anyone with the highest good who has a message for my enthusiasts, please come forward and share what they can do to help themselves. And you got drink up the sunlight, drink up Sunny D, uh, drink up drink up the attention because you get enthusiastic about something, and when you get others enthusiastic about it as well, it gives you a boost of energy. Take that, transmute it, and use it to strengthen you and make you grow. Right? Just like trees and plants drink up the sunlight and transmute it into something that makes them grow, into vitamin D. Interesting how drink up starts with a D, and I'm talking about vitamin D. Okay, so yes, my enthusiast, that is your suggestion. Okay, so how can you help others? Oh, okay, and you got rebuild. Rebuild. I'm getting confidence, but it can be rebuild anything. I'm gonna write this down. I'd rather say confidence because that's generally what people need to work on, but myself included. But you know, because it can be, if we had a healthy dose of confidence, we could do so much more than we are currently doing, is what I'm getting. So now, how can my enthusiast help the world? Oh, yeah, yellow again. Have fun respectfully. Well, yeah, if you're too confident, that's what I got. Okay, if you get too cocky, too confident, too cocky, all right, it might burst in your face. So watch it before, check yourself before you wreck yourself. Okay, that's all I got to say. So that was it for my enthusiasts. Now onto my protectors, the individuals who intuitively know how to keep things safe, for how long, from whom, and through what method. Okay, and you got rebuild. Oh, wait, you got two. Rebuild, trust in God, let go and let God. Trust the process. Okay, for my protectors. Yes. So that was how can you help yourself? Rebuild, rebuild. Well, I would say confidence, but add that too. Could be anything. I just naturally tend to rebuild your your confidence. Okay. And while you are rebuilding your confidence, let go and let God. Okay, and trust the process. It's meant to bring you somewhere. Okay, and how can my protectors help others? Laugh. Don't take this situation too seriously, is what I'm getting. Okay, I'm trying to fix my table. Alright, now, how can my protectors help the world? And you got just be you, be authentic. Then, right, okay. So that was it for my protectors. Now onto my chameleons. The individuals who intuitively know what intuitive style to use in any given situation. So please, God, angels, and guides, or anyone from the highest good who has a message for my chameleons. How can they help themselves this week? And you got surprise, dumbfound, and surprise. Dumbfound and surprise yourself. Dumbfound and surprise your friends. Dumbfound and surprise I don't know who. Fit it where it applies. Take into consideration. Take into consideration the person's character. Can they take it? Can they take you surprising them? I'm seeing you trying to surprise your grandma and you're giving her a heart attack. Not literally, but like figuratively. So she'll be like, "Oh my God, you gave me a heart attack. I almost died." You're like, "Calm down, Grandma. Don't don't dramatize this. I'm just playing with you." But I mean, maybe her nerves are kind of fragile, is what I'm getting. Be mindful. So, how can my chameleons help others confess? Confess to your grandma that you were just playing with her. That it was just a game. To not take it seriously, to be light and playful and have fun. Okay. Now, how can my chameleons help the world? Eat out. I feel like you're gonna meet someone while you eat out that will allow you to get into a partnership and whatnot. So this is all I have for you for this video series this week. If you like this, my gorgeous triple tears, please give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click on that notification bell to be notified when I post new stuff, as well as leaving me a comment because I adore comments. I read them all. And with that being said, my gorgeous triple tears, in the box below you'll find the email you can send donations to on PayPal if you feel so called. And with that being said, my gorgeous triple tears, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.